I mean, is it possible they're not saying it because they themselves have no clue?
And that's something that we also don't know. They're not forthcoming with that information. We don't know what they know about the suspect or what they don't know about the suspect. We've heard from people at the party and from the DJ himself that there were some rumors that someone at the party had a gun. And so the DJ stopped the party and asked anyone with a gun to leave, but no one left. So the party resumed. Not long after the party resumed is when the unthinkable happened and people were shot and killed and hurt.
Maddie, this is bizarre. The other thing that sort of threw me for a loop with the police is that they said this, quote, "The shooter is no longer an active threat." Now, if they don't know who it is, if they don't know who they're looking for, I would say that anybody who would open fire and injure 32 people, shoot 15 kids, and kill 4 additional kids, that's an active threat. That's a dangerous, deadly person. What does it mean when they say the shooter is no longer an active threat?
They're not releasing any information on whether or not they have that person in custody. I don't know enough to make a guess on whether or not this person is arrested or on the loose. Unfortunately, we know very little at this time, and until the police will come forward with the information that they have, we are left confused and wanting answers along with the rest of the community.
Yeah, I mean, I started this show by saying this isn't the way it works. We've been through this a lot. You as a reporter, me as an anchor, my entire team, we go through this on a regular basis, and there's a standard operating procedure, and this one does not fit. I have this question, though. Dadeville, Alabama, just over 3,000 people. It is a small place, so the rumor mill must be flying. Somebody must know something. Is there active talk of someone or multiple people? Is there any rumor out there as to who might be the target of the police?
The only rumor going around is the one that we've heard from people who were there at the party, that there was someone who was at the Sweet 16 that had a gun on them and didn't leave at the time. Other than that, no one's really talking about a motive. What they're talking about is how shocked they are that this happened in their small town. As you said, just over 3,000 people live here, and this is something that they say they never expected to happen in their town. They feel safe enough to leave their doors unlocked at night and during the day. So to find out that their hometown is the latest site for America's next mass shooting just absolutely heartbroke them.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.